let's do the astrology for August 2023. Are you feeling warm yet? Perhaps you are feeling a bit hot under the collar? That's to be expected this month. Here we are in the dog days of summer, and keeping focus might be a bit challenging. We start off this month with a full moon in Aquarius, with Pluto at 29 degrees of Capricorn leaning into Aquarius. Let's just say that issues are up for many people. This full moon wants to amplify those issues, and when that mixes with the heat of August, some might just lose their temper and their objectivity. Try to not lose sight of the things that really matter. Spend time supporting community and groups that want to make a difference in the world. August 15th, Chiron and Saturn will semi-square, and while this is the second time it has done this, we need to pay attention to this one because there will be one more on November 25th. I prefer to learn lessons gradually rather than be slammed over the head at the end of cycles with the goddess's cosmic 2x4. Expect to feel not as confident in your abilities during this time. We may notice that we seem a little less effective, and we worry that some projects will never get finished. Just remember that certain things take more effort, and right now, this seems to be that moment. It might be a good idea to get away for a few days and take some of the pressure off rather than sit inside that uncomfortable mind of ours. On August 16th, there will be a new moon in Leo, and that opens up some of those creative juices to run. Romance might be in the air, so take advantage of those moments and make some memories. It might shift our attitude from sour to sweet. Playful exchanges are on the agenda, and let that inner child out to get some sunshine. The one caveat is that this moon will square Uranus. It could be that someone's negative insinuation will prompt enough rebellion to make us move in some new directions. On August 23rd, Mercury will retrograde in Virgo. This gives us a chance to regroup and redo a few details that need more refinement. We might have missed a few things that really matter. Best to look for them during this retrograde, because when things move forward, many discussions will need to be had in detail. Best to make those lists and check them twice. With our current perspective, we might just notice certain bits that we glossed over before, but now seem to show us more clearly something that we missed. Those that feel stuck on an issue might need to be reminded that perfection is a process, not always an outcome. Roles feel tedious and irritating. Those trying to impress with appearances seem shallow and wearisome. The density that some continue to hold will now feel exhausting to be around. We know we need to shift in our direction, but we seem unclear as to how that should look. There is a second full moon on August 30th. This one is in Pisces. Spiritually, we need to feel as if we belong somewhere, yet our physical world continues to be so demanding that we seem to not have enough time to find some elusive balance. This month, there seem to be many things at the beginning that call for us to be more detached and to observe. This is a healthy thing to learn because with Venus and Chiron both in retrograde, we seek to find ways to heal from past love relationships. This month is typically a very externalized month. August is known for its boisterous approach and being flamboyant rather than serene, but the call inward is quite strong this month. The wisdom we seek is deeper than expected. We seem to be looking for satisfaction in a different way. Mercury and Mars, both in Virgo, will help us ground that what we manage to discover on that inward level that can make the lessons learned work in our real lives. That would be good. Before we hit the cycle of a Virgo sun on August 23rd, it would be best to try to plan out the next 6 months, because having clear intentions is like having a boat, a rudder to a boat to steer with. August is a big month with a lot of hot winds trying to blow through our sails. Best to have that rudder to direct us so we do not feel tossed and turned by the fates, and instead we can feel as if our passions can direct our best selves. If you want a bit of glitz and glamour, then August 13th is your day, because the sun will cazimi with a retrograde Venus, and that makes the queens want to take a walk on the wild side. This is a very sexy and hot aspect if one enjoys playing the games of attraction and romance. August is interesting with 5 planets being in retrograde: Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn, and Pluto. Expect many twists and turns as we come face to face with certain unexpected challenges. These planets going backwards will churn up the already murky waters. Don't expect to find perfect clarity. Patience is the key to accomplishing what is on our plates. August 27th, Mars goes into Libra. That will allow social engagements to be more interactive and hopefully more friendly, but this will also reveal truths that need to be seen and possibly spoken. Remember to be kind. Many will experience some very drastic shattering of past fantasies. Thanks, everyone.